Ah, yes.
It's four-leaf clover. Make a wish. Wish you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
No ego on that side of Hollywood, is there?
Because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time.
Why can't you just admit it's over?
Some people are in it just for the art.
It's too complicated. It's like algebra. Why you gotta put numbers and letters together? Why can't you just go fuck yourself?
Hey now.
Welcome to Scrub Hop Talk, offering opinions and an onslaught of off thoughts. The blah blah's top notch. Sit for a minute with BDC and the chicken, mixing a split for a Scotch
My
Rocks.
boys and I have been described, opinionated 100 times, and not afraid to dive into our minds, talking deep inside. Talk about the lives we live, bro. You know that the dude abides. Best part of my week is with the crew. Chop it about the grind.
Where you go to hear the chicken squawk? Where you go to see the chicken cock? I'm talking about Scrub Hop talking. I might tell you why the chicken crossed the road. You mother.
Some bitches may have sold a name, but the show is still the same. We here to let you know we still hella fucked up in the brain. Our views on the world got more screwed up with age, but the show's about to start. We're only here to set the stage.
Not everyone's gonna enjoy this show. Settle in.
What up, what up, what up? Scrub Hop Talk. We are back. Another episode, like 2070, 104. What is it?
2075th? Is that what you said?
Something like that.
Yeah. Today is 2075th, and this is the day of our year of our Lord.
This is the 11T1st episode.
It's the day of our reckoning. I don't even know what that means. Yeah.
The day of our reckoning.
Hop Talk. What up, y'all? Welcome back. We're having fun. Like normal, there's three of us in the beginning.
That's right.
Pretty consistent. We keep
I give you a little dance, a little body roll, a little bit of movement to start us off.
What was that all about? I wonder.
I felt like having a little movement. I felt like starting off with a little movement, and also I wanted to show off my.
Your dancing made me feel like I just had myself a little movement because it was a big old pile of shit. It's funny. I looked at that SHT and I read it as slut for a minute, and then I realized, no, I made the shirt. That's not what it says.
That was maybe one of the original copies came out slut. Is that right?
Yeah.
Only on Trox. Yeah, man. What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming back. This has been fun. This has been a good episode. So we'll see you next week, episode 23. Troxy Cotton's exhausted. Exactly. We knew he'd be tired.
I'm tired.
His body looks like it was cooked from Frozen. You son of a bitch.
It sure was. Holy shit.
The best part is that conversation gets to continue. For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, go back a couple episodes.
And research.
We talk about cooking from frozen very often because that is what Troxy Cotton does for his lunch on a daily basis.
That's right.
It's just a phrase I never heard. I know we keep going back, but I've never heard the phrase cook from frozen. And then one of these little douchebags sends me a picture. Oh, look, this cardboard cutout of a fucking memo from a half a bag of lunch is going to like lead me down the path to believe that that's just a real thing. You probably typed that up at work, made a photocopy, and then were like, look, I found this in my lunch lady bag. I didn't even buy it. It was all fabricated. Like half these videos, it was bullshit.
That was a picture I took on my phone and edited on my phone.
Exactly. See? Photo phone. Shop.
He actually sent it over to me because I'm the editing department, but yeah, it was doctored.
Yeah. Definitely doctored.
Yeah,
but you know what? We got to cook them from frozen.
Doctor, give me the news.
Today,
cook from frozen is fucking dumb. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to rhyme.
You weren't. And I didn't cook from frozen today. I actually drove about a half an hour to get a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries.
You look like you're thawed from melted.
That's good. I didn't even know you could thaw melted. I like that.
I ain't either, but your parents succeeded. Anyway, we got a dope guest tonight. I'm very excited.
Yes,
not the chicken.
Not the chicken. That would be a horrible guess for the guest.
He might be here next week.
Maybe. He's still sitting on his eggs, apparently. But we're talking to one of the original, I guess, probably first official DJ and only. No, I guess Carlito came, but look at us burying the lead. But DJ Clay is going to be joining us tonight. I'm like propping like the new guy, whatever the fuck's going on there. But yeah, DJ Clay is going to be joining us tonight here in about 15 minutes.
Super excited.
That's gonna be super fun. hear about his whole little journey through the Juggalo world and up through his AR shit he's doing now.
There you go.
We got the chicken doing his marinating dance. I think that's what we call it. What's up, G? But yes, we're going to be talking to Clay here in a little bit. That's going to be super dope. We're excited. Trox has a bunch of crazy new videos, probably at least one visual death by some sort of funny, hysteric way, because that is the Scrub Hop Talk commitment and promise to the fans.
As I was prepping them, I was like, is this a little too much? And I was like, nah, I've seen it.
We should do at least one. We should do at least one with Clay. Like, let's watch a video with the person we have on. Get a little commentary from that way too.
I like that. I like that.
Because I've rewatched another old episode, and if Andy Beatman said he was at that goddamn furry fest, I wanted to see his version, his comments on the video. So we need to include people from here on. It's just my opinion.
I feel you.
But yeah, what up, Chicken? Welcome to the show, bro. I'm glad you're here.
Having audio issues, fellas.
All right, well, that's all good. I was like, damn, man. I guess we're not glad you're here. But no, I feel you.
Sucker.
Get that under control.
Yep, we can hear you great. That's fantastic.
It's going to be
good. I'll be right back.
Okay.
This is great.
Love you, Chicken.
Nothing is better than the chicken.
And that was what gets the cock hot.
Doing troubleshooting while the show is running is definitely my favorite segment that the chicken does.
I think it's the only segment we've had every single episode consistently. That's the only thing we stay true on. That and the intro.
Think you're right. Yeah, I think you're very right.
It's been like fucking clockwork. You could write home about it.
I could. Probably not gonna, but I could.
I mean, we're all like, you're at home all the time, so just that would be like you're pen paling yourself. You're fucking lonely, bro.
He writes it on his fridge.
That's something we should definitely talk about, because it's starting to get to a point where I'm like, I'm having trouble discerning days from the next day. Basically,
I don't know. How are you having audio issues and we hear cocksucker fuck? I think we hear you.
Maybe figure out your audio issue before you join. I don't know. I'm just saying.
You were about to get sincere. Like, you were moving to a sincere place.
I'm going to keep going to that place.
But again, we hear him. It's not an audio issue. He comes in and curses like he's got Tourette's, and then he goes.
Man. But for real.
Go on.
I'm to a point now where basically I'm, as you both know, a very social person. I like to be around people all the time. Back when I lived in Colorado, I'd have people over at my house like every single day.
You're a social Samuel.
I used to think those were like our friends, and then you moved away. I'm like, those were his friends. I forgot on now. I still have concerts, you assholes. Sons of bitches. And some of those people share your last name. Looking at you.
Yeah, for real. But now for the better part of the last year, my life has seriously become going from my kitchen table to my couch to my bed, and then I get up.
Was the better part of last year?
Yeah, right.
For the better part of last year.
Okay.
It goes kitchen table, couch, bed, and then I wake up like 5 hours later, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go back to the kitchen table again.
I'm still all over, so it's kind of weird.
It's starting to get to a point where I'm like, man, this is not probably good for my mental health, right?
Right? Well, no, it's not good for anybody's mental health, but
bad for your mental health. But you know what you got to do?
You go outside a little bit.
Here's what I do. I go outside. I go for walks. Walks are good. They're good for you.
Why did you take his segment? He was trying. We're helping him, and all of a sudden we're hearing about you.
Yeah, way to make it about.
This is me helping him.
It's not.
Help the murder hornets get you.
God, I tell you what, Big Trox is finally talking. He's expressing himself with an issue, and here you are over here. Yeah, he's emoting.
Okay, you could go for a walk, or you could drive 30 minutes to get a chicken sandwich and some waffle fries. Those are the things that I do that keep me happy. That was all.
Okay, I'm sorry that we stopped you.
You know what? I think as soon as the sun decides that it's time to, I just stammered really bad. But as soon as the sun decides to come back out and it's like going to be a part of my life again, I'm gonna go outside and then I'm gonna be like,
"Hello, you have a gay son? You're gonna go out." That worked. Like when you rewatch it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I see that." Okay.
Once he decides to come out,
I'll rewatch it and then I'll text
you. Except it's not a decision, Jay. Well, I get that part is never mind.
Get some fresh air, folks. That's all we're trying to say.
That's it for my therapy session today. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot for hearing me out. It's been really good.
You're welcome, man.
Thanks.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you like
want to show us some visuals to make fun of before we get underway? Wait, was that?
Cotton can't seem to get a word out. Did you?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna let him, and then he just did that. He cut himself off. So I was like, all right, let's just do something.
No, you kept talking. I won't have it be perceived.
Welcome to Scrub Hop Talk. It could just be called Jay fucking talks all the time, and that's fine. We knew what this was gonna be.
We knew what it was gonna be.
I want to start with this one because this is it's a little bit longer than our usual videos, but it made me laugh very hard. So.
Yeah, can I have 3 chicken soft tacos fresco style?
Did you want the shredded chicken or original chicken?
I think original chicken.
Okay. Can I get anything else, like a drink?
Yeah, can I have a large Diet Coke?
Okay.
And can I have a chicken quesadilla?
Okay.
That's it.
Everything on the screen correct for you?
Yeah.
No, I thank you. Please report a second window.
No, you think you're trying to run over another bitch and then you think you're tough, bitch. Everybody run over you. I don't care, bitch. Get the fuck off my hair, you pussy. You pussy. Get the fuck off my hair. Get the motherfucking hair, then, bitch. Bitch, get the fuck off my hair. Let go. Get the fuck off my hair. Let go of my fucking hair. Hey. Let go of my fucking hair. Stop that. Let go of my fucking hair.
I love how nobody's in a hurry.
There's a lot to unpack there.
I saw like the fear of like the Me Too movement and harassing cops all at the same time. Like, we can't touch her. We can't do it. We can't like break them up. We're gonna get sued.
No, and those I'm pretty sure, for at least from what they were wearing, I think they were firefighters. And
but then a cop showed up at the end. But yeah, like Chicken said, no one gave a fuck. They're like, lady.
No. Yeah, they were definitely
hey,
firefighters. There was a fire truck in the background.
Well, yeah,
you
want
to
FD on the back.
Yeah.
You want to stop punching each other in the face? Like, come on.
I feel like we easily glossed right over like why, like who was filming and like
the cameraman was the fucking
so
multitasker of the year.
Yeah, the best part of the whole video is like you see the fight about to pop off, and then he goes, "Hey, can I get 3 soft tacos?"
Yeah, and then the fucking milkshake or whatever explodes, and the fight was on, and he kept going. Oh no, light tomatoes on the gordita, please.
Large Diet Coke.
And then
he was not phased at all. Then he's like, yeah, I'll have a chicken quesadilla.
And just judging by his voice, I'm an asshole, but I thought for sure he's gonna be like, and by the way, there's these 2 girls like killing each other out here. But he was like, why ruin a moment? I got a good clip here.
He was having a good time.
And then he must have stayed at that. There must not have been anyone behind him because he stayed there. He just kept filming. Normally, you pull up. That guy was committed.
Well, no, I actually cut off the video right after the cop comes up and says, "Hey, break it up." He turns the phone down. But I wanted to,
Oh, I was gonna say like that's the Spielberg of like fucking World Star,
Spielberg of World Star. Like
sick references tonight, Jay. Sick references.
all up in that. That's what I'm talking about.
That's fucking.
That was great. I hope everybody's okay.
I mean, in that one, they probably are. That one pussy bitch got her hair pulled, and the other pussy bitch wanted tacos and tried to hit her, I think.
The person who's probably in the most danger is that guy who ate those 3 tacos and then that quesadilla and then that large Diet Coke. He's going to be experiencing bowel pain for a while after that.
Mud butt for sure. You ever had Taco Bell?
Oh, boy.
Who has not had Taco Bell?
Love it.
Anyone that likes our show has had Taco Bell.
If you're
I'm
a fan
not sure
of this
what
show,
that means, but I'm going to guarantee it. If you're watching and have ever watched us and have not had Taco Bell, hit us up. We'll give you a free shitty shirt.
Every Sunday right before the show goes on, you run out to Taco Bell and get your Bel Grande or your gordita,
That shit's
whatever.
good, but that's just horrible.
It tears you up inside.
A little Crunch Wrap Supreme, you know what I'm saying?
Like a bad uncle.
Man.
So if I go to Taco Bell, which is, I mean, I don't eat out too much, but if I go to Taco Bell, I keep it simple, like just regular ass soft taco. They got these like a cheese roll up or some shit. It's a fucking quesadilla rolled up and fucking plain, and nachos and cheese or chips and cheese or whatever. Like
you keep it.
Fucking start getting fancy. You start getting fancy with shit that's like got to be cooked or refrigerated. That's when you're asking for trouble.
Yeah,
you don't get their steak, right? It's.
Man, there was a time I would go there and I wouldn't leave unless I got some of their fucking potatoes. And one day I'm like, why am I getting potatoes at Taco Bell? Like, they put sour cream and some chives on them, and I'm like, they're Mexican potatoes. Like, this is authentic food. It's got to be. It's only $1.29. Oh, they were so good.
Just like your abuelita used to make.
Just like that. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, love Taco Bell. Love World Star Fights. That was great.
I haven't had Taco Bell in about 10 years. That's all I'm saying. And that's no fault of yours. Okay, Jay?
I like how we went right down to TacoEll and how bad that was for you. But no, that video was great. That guy's our hero. So far, he's the best. He's the greatest videographer of the year.
Hi, can I get...
He's just so calm.
The seamless way that he starts the order. I just got to watch him start the order again. Okay, just
because that was almost the punchline. I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I have 3 chicken soft tacos, fresco style?
That's just too good.
He's so collected. He's so
good,
sure of the situation.
It sounds like he was just sitting there thinking about what he wanted to order. Yeah, could I get 3?
How long was he watching that escalate?
I'd say probably he probably saw like 10, 15 seconds of like shit was about to go wild.
Or did he see the one chick almost bash the other chick with the car and like, oh, I better film this.
And he's like, I better turn on my fucking camera because this shit is about to pop off right here.
And by going live, boys. Whole Foods.
You know how the whole thing could have been avoided? You look both ways before you cross the fucking street.
I mean, that's true.
Ask any chicken.
Ask any chicken. Touche. Finally, the answer is revealed.
All right, well, hey,
it was the egg.
I'm going to kick us into our next segment right now. We've got a fantastic guest coming at everybody. But before we bring out our guest, we want to show you all a little commercial he put together for us. All right? Check this out.
And Hella Hot Sauce presents Over Fear, Sweet Citrus Habanero. Don't fear the sauce, overcome it! Available now at 211merch.com.
Yay! What up, John?
Woo! Hey.
Hell yeah, man. Welcome to Scrub Hop Talk. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Hey, thanks for having me. Hey, quick question.
6 inches.
First of all, thanks for airing that commercial. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for that shit.
Hell yeah, man.
That shit slaps, dog. I just had that shit. You know, I'm not overhyping it. It might sound crazy. I had that shit twice today. My lunch was wings with that sauce, and my dinner was wings with that sauce. The only thing different about dinner was I had ranch with it as well.
Nothing wrong with that. I got mad respect for anybody that is peddling a hot sauce, my friend. So I will definitely be a purveyor of that. That sounds delightful.
Well, let me throw a little promo. Your boy JDirty's already got one.
There he goes.
There we go. That'll give me that mud butt from Taco Bell we were talking about earlier. So I keep mine sealed on the old collectible shelf. But go pick that up.
You haven't even tried it yet? You should have ordered 2. What's wrong with you? The shit's delicious.
Oh man, I looked at the word habanero. I'm like, yeah, nah, not for me anymore. That'll rip me apart.
Man, Clay,
I got that gringo belly.
JDirty cannot eat anything spicy. I've known this for 20 years, never known him to eat a single spicy item.
If you put out some bottled water, I'll get 2 and I'll save 1.
Want me to dilute some down for you?
Exactly. Just the citrus. That's all I need. Not the habanero. Just like some citrus sauce on some chicken. Hell yeah, man. So
some real shit. If you took the habanero away, it would still be a fucking delicious sauce. Like, for real.
Hell yeah, man. And then people can get that at the website then, that 211 merch.
Yep, 211merch.com. The
Fuck yeah.
Moving. I just did count today of how many we actually sold. I'm not going to say the number, but I was fucking pretty amazed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like,
that's what's up, man.
Like, I was mad impressed. I was like, wow. Like, because I've never, you know, aside from like making that home bullshit like that, like, you know, homemade style, like my grandma and my uncles do that shit. Like, I fucking never really got into the sauce game like this. I didn't know what to expect, you know. And then when I actually, from the recipe that I came up with, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually get a good response for it and sell a shitload of them. Like
yeah.
I'm fucking mad geeked over that. Like,
how did it come about? How did you hook up with them?
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I couldn't believe it. You know.
How did you hook up with them? You took your sauce to a company, or a company hit you up? Like,
this shit's been like a year in the making, dude. Like, you know, if it wasn't for COVID, it would have came out sooner. It would have probably came out at the beginning of 2020 versus towards the end. You know, but yeah, me and Kyle, his name, the dude that owns the company is named Kyle. He owns Hella Hot Sauce. And,
that's what it's called, Hella Hot Sauce.
Yeah. He's done a couple other celebrity lines, like with the you ever heard of that hardcore band Exhumed?
No.
He's done one with them. Yeah, me neither. And so
I'm not gonna front. No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna front that. I haven't either.
But that's what's dope. So they hook up with musicians.
Does anybody in the room here watch the Eric Andre show?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They were on that show. They were on like fucking season 3. It was fun because I was late to the Eric Andre show. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, everybody was like,
I think we all were.
He's like, what do you mean you haven't seen it? You got to watch it. So I was like, all right, I'll check it out. I never realized how much of a fucking beast he is. He's a monster. That dude's insane. I fucking love him. You know what I'm saying?
Unfiltered.
Hell yeah.
So,
Real.
Yeah, no, oh my God, it's so hard to be how he does. Like, I don't know. But I don't know, though. You know, I mean, money talks. So it's like, if Adult Swim approached any one of you guys, like, hey, you got endless money to do whatever the fuck you want right now, to do the craziest shit.
Where do I sign?
We're probably all gonna be out there doing some wild shit.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna destroy my set on every episode.
And be naked in public.
It's crazy that you know how he brings like bands at the end of his show, like all weird stuff. This band Exhumed was one of them, you know. And I was like, hey, they got a hot sauce out by the same company that does mine.
Well, there you go. I thought you were gonna say that's how you found it, but that's super dope, man.
But yeah, and they also what's her name? Sugar T, E40 sister.
Oh shit.
They do.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's called Sprinkle Me. Yo,
it should be.
That shit is hella delicious as well. Like,
is it $4,000 a bottle?
I was kidding.
Right. It's got gold in it for real.
I believe you. We hit her up for a feature like way early in the JDirty thing, and she said, "Sure, I'll do it. It'll be between what $5,000 and $40,000." And I was like, "That's the weirdest gap for one."
That's a huge gap.
And I thought the early part of the gap was a little excessive, and I was like,
"You got to clarify." this was like the early JDirty, but late Sugar T. You know what I mean? Like Sugar T had been around for a long time at that point.
Right.
So
I mean, she was around forever when I was in high school.
Exactly.
Yeah,
She was already a legend when I was in high school. It's like,
I just cracked up, but yeah, the fact that you said Sugar T, we had to like delve off for a quick moment because I wish.
One thing I can say, I've never had any experience with her, but her sauce is actually fucking delicious. Like, it ain't got the fire that mine has. Like as far as the hot.
Well, then I'll actually try it.
Good. You can throw that shit on everything. So
yeah,
it's one of the more impressive ones from this company, you know. But you know, me and this dude Kyle, we met at the freak show that they did in Vegas around Juggalo Day when we did out there.
Nice.
And we met, you know, and we kicked it, and he gave us some sauces, like a whole pack of his sauces, all the different ones and shit. And by the time we made it home, somebody stole all the sauces. I don't know, somebody from the crew stole all the sauces. We didn't get to try them all, whatever. But me and that dude kept contact, and you know, I started telling him these ideas, and he was like, "Holy shit, this sauce that you're talking about sounds awesome," you know, like. So it's like kind of been history since then, and we really made it happen. And I didn't know how much went into it. Like, you know, the company's based out of California. Like, they have to have somebody come and watch him bottle up the first legit batch. Like, they pH test it. They got to. I mean,
that's good. Make sure it's all like edible and not going to murder people.
Yeah, you're definitely not. Yeah, it's all fully regulated and tested like to the fullest. Like there's so much paperwork involved in this shit. Like this ain't no like gimmick sauce. Like this shit can be put in Kroger.
I mean, you're in the form of a pepper. I wouldn't say it's not a gimmick sauce, but it's still dope.
Right. I mean, you know.
I mean, if we're being super fair, but it's still dope as fuck.
But it's just not one of those ones that are just like, it tastes shitty, but it's cool because his face is on it, you know?
The Joe Rogan deodorant.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome that they turned me into a pepper as well. That was pretty fun.
Hell yeah, man. Oh yeah, pick that shit up at the website for sure.
I need to get some shirts made with that pepper.
For real.
I looked at it and said, "Oh, that's gonna be a hat pin." I see that shit selling in that form. You know what I mean?
You're right on the money.
It's dope and tiny enough, but it looks dope.
That'll be on the chicken's beak by the end of the week.
As we speak.
Fucking A, man. Well, man, we appreciate you coming on. Obviously, like to delve into your kind of whole, not just Juggalo connection, but just your whole music, your come up to coming through the hatchet to what you're doing now. I mean, before Hot Sauce, when you're on the mic with your whole new label, rocking all that shit, the AR, armed robbery in the house. So, yeah, man, kind of start at the beginning, if you would. Kind of curious on the whole DJ Clay story.
Well, a lot of people know the beginning, so I can shorten that up, you know.
Yeah, like, it can be brief, but from your mouth.
The beginning, you know what I'm saying? Sign, you know, the beginning starts when I was I've been doing this shit since I was so young. It's crazy. I was fucking 13 when I got my first pair of turntables. I was 11 years old when I made my first mixtape. Before I even had turntables, I did it off just dual cassette tape player, like an old Kenwood, you know.
Hell yeah.
And shout out to that Kenwood dual cassette deck because it was the only one that I knew of that. Not that I even knew of, but I just happened to have it. It was given to me, you know.
You could play and record type of thing?
Well, no, they all did that. But this one, when you did your stop and pause at the same time, you know, and stop the record at the same time, and then you cue up the next track and you hold it and release it to do it again, you know, to let it make sense.
Yeah,
that one did it. This one did it seamlessly. Like you didn't hear the pop from the stop and pause, you know, like you didn't hear the pop on this one. So people legit
that became the one to use. Hell yeah.
People legit thought I had some sort of fucking 8-track recorder or fucking turntables, and I didn't. I was only 11 years old, just playing.
You just had a little glitchy thing that happened to be an awesome glitch.
Right, it happened to be fucking I guess it was more high end Kenwood, I guess, you know.
Fuck yeah.
My uncles used to sell dope. They gave it to me, so it was
dope game Kenwood, y'all. Dope game Kenwood.
Right. Yeah, that's straight. Yeah, that Kenwood came straight from the dope game.
Hell yeah.
You know how many 8 balls was sold to get that Kenwood?
A little bit less than you paid to get those speakers behind you. No, I'm just kidding. Hell yeah, man. So yeah, you were 13, you started DJing.
Yeah, you know, and then by the time I was like 16, 17, you know, my partner, who, you know, me and him, he's CEO of Arm Robbery Entertainment. You know, Jose is Big Chief. You know, he, you know, he through marriage is, you know, related to the Rude Boy. So, you know, when I was early, I got booked at this backyard party. I was like 16 years old. And then sure enough, it happened to be like somebody from the Rude Boy's family, you know, which was really my you know, my partner's Jose. It was his aunt's birthday party, you know, in her backyard. And that's the day me and him met, you know, and that's
the day you and Rude Boy met?
The day me and Rude Boy met, and the day me and Jose met.
Nice.
Know? Like, we met the same day. Like, because he was just like, you know, he's like, hey, you know Jose, right? You guys go to the same school. Holler at him. I got you on Halloween tickets this year. I'm like,
nice.
Yeah. We were both just like, we know each other. Sure, we didn't know each other. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I've seen him before, but I'll go to a concert for free.
Sure, that's my boy.
Yeah, so, but we ended up having Votech together. So we, it didn't matter what school you went to. If you had Votech, you'd go to the same Votech building. It was outside the school.
Oh, you mean you actually had the same class together?
We did outside, but we went to different high schools. You know?
Oh, okay, I follow. That's funny.
We had body together, so we would always build like fucking lowrider fucking models and shit. You know, we also learned how to, you know, I can also bondo the fuck out of your car if you need it, because
early skills.
I actually paid attention to that shit in fucking high school. It's one of the only things. I was like, hey, I'm gonna have a car soon. I'm probably gonna need to know how to fix this bitch.
I'm gonna fuck it up. I need to learn how to fix it.
I'm definitely gonna crash it.
Exactly. That's what's up, man.
You know, so we had those classes together and shit, and then it's history from there on. From as far as me and Jose, you know, like it wasn't there far after, like that, you know, AR was created and born. Like it's been going on forever since before I was signed to the Hatchet.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
Everybody was aware of that on the record label. Like the Hatchet knew about my label. Everybody that, you know, what I was doing and everything. But, you know, and then I was like 16 or 17, got called, do some gigs for Psychopathic. You know, like, you know, to me, it's like I never, you know, I was always the juggalo the whole time though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want people to get that shit twisted. Like, I was I'm an old school juggalo from, you know, since the first time I heard motherfucking Riddlebox was the first cassette tape I had in my hands, you know? So I'm a Riddlebox juggalo, you know? So it's like, you know, like I remember waiting for Malenko to drop and shit like that. Like, you know, it was crazy. So, you know, and what's crazy is I never sent in any type of demo. It
all came from being seen at that party, more or less. Connection.
That party, and then just I was out there just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like all through Southwest, I was just doing DJing everything that I could DJ. You know, so I was DJing fucking everything except for fucking weddings and fucking quinceañeras. I did one of each. I've done one wedding in my life and one fucking quinceañera in my life, and I've vowed never to do them again since, because they're so fucking proper and so stale. Like,
right?
I don't do proper. You know, I don't do censorship. And then
I've seen you live multiple times. I can attest to that.
Right.
I think that's why we got you here.
So, you know, yeah. So it's like I found that out after the first time when I was like 17-ish or something like that. After the first time I did a wedding, I found out like, yeah, this is something I'll never do again. And same with quinceañeras, you know what I'm saying? It's just too popular. You got to have censored music. I didn't even own censored music. I was like, where do you find this at? Like, what?
You don't want Lil' Kim at the quinceañera? I mean, it's a pretty good track, you know?
You know what? You want me playing fucking Uncle Luke at the fucking
exactly.
Because at that time, when I was 17, you know, and 16, fucking all the girls were about the same age, so I wanted to see them, you know, shake that ass, bitches, let me see what you got. So it's like, you know.
And her 4 aunts who's paid for the party, you're like, hey, buddy, no. This is not happening.
Yeah, it's just her fucking cartel-looking uncle looking at me with his fucking son, like, shaking his head, like.
Right? You need help carrying that stuff to your car after this, son?
I'm just like, man, you know what? You guys get a discount tonight.
If you don't murder me, you don't have to pay me. But hell yeah, so move from that, and then Rude Boy saw you and invited you to kind of come start fucking with Big Ballers, right?
Yeah. So like Jose was the direct plug basically. So he every time that like he was like, yo, I got I'm out of Southwest, Rude Boy's out of Southwest. He had mad love. He's got mad Southwest love. He's tight in the Southwest, real tough on a lot of shit, And so he's seen something in me, what I'm saying, that only I seen in me at the time, and only Jose seen in me at the time. Those, So when they needed a DJ for shit like Big Ballers Christmases, shit like that, at Psychopathic, I would be the go-to guy. I never even though I DJ'd Big Ballers, my first one, like I said, I was like 16, 17, something like that. It was in the shelter. I didn't even know those guys personally until I was 22 years old. Like I got the phone call, like, hey, want to come on be Shaggy's DJ for fuck off tour? And I was like, yeah, sure. I thought that was gonna be like one gig. It ended up turning into a fucking lifetime and a lifestyle. You're
saying that you thought Ballers was going to be one gig, and then they just kind of kept going to you, brought you on the road.
Well, I thought that fuck off was going to be
like a solo show.
I didn't expect to be ICP's DJ after that.
I got you.
It wasn't until a little bit after that they invited me to DJ Hollow Wicked, and then we made the Tempest record. And then, so we gained a relationship, like a real relationship, all of us.
Yeah, in studio relationship, working
right. And then I went on the Tempest tour, and then it was kind of like that's what sealed it in was after that tour, like right there. Like,
I'm curious. I remember that era. We were all at those shows watching all the shit.
Very well, yeah.
And I remember there being in the crowd the feel of like, who's this? Mikey Clark's not up there. Where's the crazy guy? You know what I mean? Like, I'm curious. How was that kind of like? Did you get what we were hearing? You had to have heard it to some extent. Like,
yeah, no, 100%.
I'm curious how that kind of thing.
100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your opinion on that, if you will.
Yeah, because like I said, I was a juggler at the same time. So if I was in the crowd, I would have felt the same way. So that,
and I figured that you'd say that.
I felt that energy at the same time, but I knew, I was like, that it don't matter. It was crazy because like the beginning of my career with Psychopathic, I remember like looking on MySpace and people would be like talking shit like, he's such an asshole. I'm like,
I told you though, I apologize for that post. Like it was a long time ago.
That was you son of a bitch. Goddamn, I knew it was you.
I tried to come clean then. I have to say no. No, go on. My bad.
No, it's okay. I veered off. I was trying to get something to drink here. Thanks, dude. About to fall asleep. No, I'm here. I'm sitting here with Bakelo right now. He's about to fall asleep.
Oh hell yeah, man! And we'll get to that too with the whole AR talk here in a bit as well. But that whole kind of DJ Clay replacing Mikey Clark, what the fuck thing?
I didn't get that. Because I never even heard. Actually, this is kind of like the first time I heard that. Replacing Mikey Clark, that's crazy.
I replaced was probably something I just said in jest, but like just the new guy, he's not up there now. We got Clay, like nothing horrible. But
well,
you know what I mean?
Was up there with Shaggy and Jay prior to me. Like they never had a DJ prior to me, aside from that one dude that they fired like 2 weeks later after the
Jekyll Brothers DJ guy.
He did Woodstock with him.
Yeah. I don't remember his name anymore.
I don't remember his name. I don't remember dude's name, but I know that they told me it was a very short story. They were like, yeah, he was here for like 3 weeks and we fired him. I was like, okay. So they never really had a DJ,
Right.
Who I think they told me a story before. I don't think I ever told anybody this, but a DJ inquired to be their DJ. And you know who the fuck it was? It was fucking DJ Swamp. If anybody knows who that is, you know what I'm saying? Like he was Beck's DJ.
Don't. I bet Trox does.
He was Beck's DJ. But before he was Beck's DJ, he was DJ Swamp. Like I was buying his records, like his breakbeat records and his battle records and shit. Like DJ Swamp's the shit,
And he came to them looking to sign up, and they said, "Now we're going to go a different direction."
Yeah. They said, "Fuck you." You know what I'm
saying?
Like
you work with Beck. That's weird. No, we're good.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. But it was this story they told me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they chose me over him.
Sure.
He just inquired once upon a time, and they were like, "Nah, we're straight." You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think the thing that blew me away, the most, the first time that I saw you live, because seeing you live the first time, I had probably already seen the Clowns like 24 times by that point. You know what I mean? Because I've been doing it since like '98, and so by the time I saw you, I was like, "Holy shit, they got a DJ on stage!" First thought that goes through my mind is, how the fuck does that guy keep the Fago away from his turntables?
That was a big question for sure back in the day.
Yeah, that I had to find that out and make that myself. That I ended up getting, just measuring out the case and doing some
plexiglass case.
Drawing out, yeah, it was me and Billy Bill. We drew out some blueprints. Can't afford for these turntables to get ruined every night.
Yeah, no shit.
But,
Even with that though, there's no way that shit stayed dry all the time.
It actually did a
90%.
Did a very good job. Now here's the thing: I've seen people try to talk shit like, "Oh, like he sounds cool on those CDJs." Like, fuck out of here! I'll fuck you up on some wax.
No, I can.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. Like,
not hating skill. I just can't believe they stay dry. Even with that.
No. I'm saying I've caught slack from people saying shit like that. Like, you don't fuck with real turntables. Yes, I do. Here in my studio, here in fucking, everywhere. That Fago is not. That's where I fuck with them. Because guess what? It costs a lot more. Them CDJs can take a way harder hit than a fucking, Technique
legit turntable, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you never see me with those ever at any show. That Fago could be possible, So it's like, they would last a long time. We'd go through, we could make it through a whole tour. We could make it through a whole tour with one set. But
I'm shocked to hear that.
Sometimes by the time you got home though, say it's like a 2.5, 3 month tour, you might go through 2 sets. And that set that you bring home is still fucked up to where it's like, all right, if you want it to be back normal, you got to, I learned how to, just because of that shit, I learned how to take those motherfuckers apart and repair them so fucking crazy, like take them apart, clean every fucking inch of them with Q-tips and alcohol and shit like that.
I mean, you got to, man, or else you're constantly replacing, learn how to fix it and get more life. I like it.
Right, yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, so they did, but the only time they would take a real beating is if somebody forgot the fucking plexiglass.
And how often did that happen? Like who's that fuck up?
I don't exactly know whose fuck up that was. I know it wasn't mine. I wasn't responsible for setting them. I would always try to set up my own shit always, but it'd be like the dudes out working for us, the crew. They'd be like, "No, we got this shit. Like, go ahead, man, go chill. We got you. I'm like, "You sure?" They're like, "We got you." I'm like, all right, bet. So, but then there would become that night. It was very rare, maybe only like 2-3 times.
Tell us that first time you walked out, Fago's already going, you're like, oh, fuck me. There's no plexiglass. Like, where was your mind? I'm out.
I was just like, fuck it. Here we go. We're going all out. I'm throwing these bitches in this crowd tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you had to. Yeah, you had to.
Because, fuck, somebody's going home with a souvenir. It's nothing but a paperweight now. It's fucked up.
That's what I was thinking. Like, man, it's just like I submit. It's over.
Yeah. One time, check it out. And shout out, Pioneer needs to give me a fucking sponsorship for this shit. Because I've said it a couple times. Shout out to Pioneer because we did a show. Fuck, man. I'm trying to remember where it was, what it was. It was a big show. It was a gathering. That's what it was. My bad. Of course. It was a big show.
One of those big shows.
I'm just trying to remember which gathering it was, but I can't. It was around the time Bang Pow Boom came out. Okay. And somebody had not, it's like for some reason, like we would have 3 of them, like 3 sets of these plexiglasses on deck just in case one broke.
Backups,
we had backups. So somehow they weren't nowhere to be found. None of them. So
for a gathering?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So the show went out without it. By the end of the show, the entire coffin that they sit in, the whole DJ case, was filled up with Fago. as far as it could fill up.
I bet.
Without pouring out the holes like for the wires, because they got holes like bored into the back of the case, for the wires to come out. So it filled up that much. And I for sure thought they were done, and they made it back to Psychopathic headquarters, and guess what? They fucking worked just fine after that.
Damn.
It was
That's
amazing.
Insane.
Like they built a good product. Like, yeah, I should probably send them that.
Shout out Pioneer.
Yeah, I should send that story. Like, hey, send me some free turntables and shit and some money.
Buy some hot sauce, motherfucker.
I'll tell this story to everybody.
That's insane, bro. Like 3 of the 4 of the hosts on the show have been in a Fago Armageddon at the gathering. So we know the amount of Fago that gets flown all over that stage. And that's insane.
The fact that anything works after that.
Yeah. That's I always think that like
still work.
Watch it. Yeah, like how many microphones do they go through? Like how many speakers get just destroyed? It's got to be immense.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah, right.
The diet has a lot to help with it.
Yeah, that sugar-free shit.
Yeah, when you use the real shit that has sugar, that's when everything it touches gets fucked up. No doubt. You know, like, no doubt about that.
Yeah, there's no Q-tip intricate enough to fucking fix
nobody
orange or red pop.
Fix all those lights or those speakers or anything, you know. But the diet having no sugar, that helps, you know. And diet happens. It seems like it flies a little farther when you shoot off your finger. I don't know that.
Well, that's pretty. I never heard that, but that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know that for a fact, like I said, but it seems that way to me, you know.
So
that might be right. The sugar's a lot heavier.
Oh, there you go. There's the technicalities, so.
Bill Nye the Science Chicken. No, man, I had a weird memory of you at a gathering. Were you up on a platform DJing at one point, like way up high in the sky?
Yeah.
I was going to say, why do I have some weird thought? Did that have something to do with we don't have plexiglass, you're going the fuck up? Or like, what happened there?
That wasn't during like an ICP set. I was still on stage for that set.
I can't remember. What was it?
That was like for like one night, you know, how we had like the 4 nights going on, you know. So that was like for one night, I was the guest DJ, introducing everybody, bringing them out, and they had like a designated DJ area, and it was like fucking, you know, 2,000.
Like on top of the stage or something, right?
Fucking so high. I'm scared of heights and I got anxiety. I'm like, you guys must be crazy. Think I'm DJing up there. And like it's time to go. The gear's already up there. So I'm like, all right. So I ate like fucking 3 Xanax and went up there and did my damn thing.
Fuck, man. Yeah, I thought I remembered that I saw you like way the fuck up for some weird reason.
Yeah, it was crazy as there was some ninjas shooting fucking
Roman candles.
No,
dicks.
Water balloons.
Oh, that's better.
With one of them big ass fucking things.
Yeah.
I was like right here. Like, come on. They shot it so perfect. Like, usually, you know, people will continue, you know, fucking with you after that, you know. But they
took such a hit.
Shout out to them because they shot it so perfect, and I was just like, so perfect, right in my hand, one hand up there, caught it, you know, and it's like they were just as impressed as I was.
It didn't pop. You caught it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dang, chilled. I was like, yeah, because that's what I was going for when I was saying like throwing up here, because I wanted one.
Well, that's what everyone's going for, but it usually doesn't end that way. It usually ends with a fucking wet ass DJ board.
I think they were just as impressed as I was, so it was like mutual respect. Like, all right, cool.
And they were like, all right, we're done.
Yeah, we won't fuck each other up after this. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, not to mention, to be afraid of heights and have that going on, that adds anxiety. That's 3 more Xanax.
That was just after that fact, you know what I'm saying? That was just embracing it at that point, you know?
Yeah, you just kind of got to head down, power through.
Yeah, it was all rickety and fucking janky. Like, if this thing falls, I'm fucking done. So, whatever. Let me just embrace it.
Yeah, you might as well, man.
So let me bring you back a little. So we're you know, you're touring the Tempest. You're solidified. You help make the record. Then comes the Let 'Em Bleed series. You know what I mean? Like where did that whole concept and that kind of idea come from? And you know, obviously it went on for a number of years. At what point did you decide I'm done with this?
Or how did the end happen, if you will, of those 2 series?
I didn't hear the last thing you said. I don't know. Is it my connection or does it always sound this awesome?
Oh, hopefully it's your connection. It's usually pretty awesome.
I got a pretty strong connection right here, but it just started stuttering real hard.
Oh, no worries. Try again, Trox.
No, so I was just saying. So you're solidified with the crew. Then comes the Let 'Em Bleed series, and obviously that went on for a number of years. At what point did you say, you know what, this has run its course, I'm done with this and I want to move on to the next thing?
It wasn't like that per se, like this, you know, like I'm tired of this, it's run its course type shit. It was more like you know, I've been at ICP's DJ for a long time, so it's like here's what I predict. You know, they one day will in fact be probably inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm definitely
I believe it too.
I'm rooting for them to be. They deserve it. They should be. But would DJ Clay go with them if they did? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not kind of living in them shadows. And like I said, like what I told you guys earlier, I've always owned this record label, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's something that I've always wanted to do and, you know, wanted to get popping like real hard, make its own mark, make your own mark, you know? And I know I've made my mark in a lot of people's hearts and fucking lives and shit with the Let 'Em Bleeds, the Book of the Wickeds, all the mixtapes and everything that I've done in the past. But it's like, shit, I feel like I'm still just getting started. Like all that shit was real dope. Like all this shit's gonna be real dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, and now, you know, my record label is getting a great response, a lot of respect. People love it. People love the artist. You know what I'm saying? We got Jason, the Sin God. We got Bales. We got Russell Hood. We got myself. You know, and everybody's constantly dropping shit. We have a virtual show. The promo's not even out yet. I'll drop it here first right now, though. We got a virtual show on the 30th of January, and it's for Jason's release. It's a listening party.
Nice,
but it's like it's a listening experience. Not only will you be able to hear the entire mixtape, this mixtape me and him we did in 3 days. We locked ourselves in the studio and did 15 songs in 72 hours.
Oh hell yeah!
We slept in the studio, fucking, you know, we did all that. It was just, you know, me and him, and we had Bales in here for the first day while we were recording, and a couple other homies. That was it, though. You know what I'm saying? Small studio squad, and just fucking went hard. And this mixtape's so fucking hard. Like, it's amazing, you know?
And this will be a listening party on the 30th of January for that whole thing.
It's a listening experience.
Hell
and
yeah.
You're going to be able to hear the record in full HD, all that good shit. But
where do people go for that?
You're also going to get more. But like I said, I'm dropping the first promo here when the details won't be even tied up until this is how new and close this is to being finalized. You know what I'm saying? But it is happening. I mean, just follow my social medias.
Hell yeah.
Any of Jason's social media or Robbie's social media. You know, and you'll see the promo for it because it's gonna go hard. Like it all starts like around tomorrow or the day after. All the promo for it all and everything. But
hell yeah! So by the time this airs, they should be able to find plenty of information on that.
By the time you're watching this, you're watching this by now. The promos everywhere. You know.
Fuck yeah!
If not, you ain't listening to this record. There's performances as well.
Nice. Is there going to be a cost to that? People looking at that for free, or is that all?
Yes. There's a virtual ticket. The ticket's $43.
Fuck yeah!
The ticket's $43 for the ticket because we're
all right. Hell yeah!
This is Jason's listening party. He lives by the 43 code that was written by him. So 43 is an important number to him. You know, so the tickets are $43. But here's the thing: you get this full experience, and I'm geeked about it because it's so dope how we're doing this shit. You get this full experience that's gonna include fucking interviews, fucking music videos, fucking behind the scenes of us making this record. You know. Shit that's never been seen before. You're gonna hear the record in its entirety. You're gonna see performances as well. And if you are a person that bought this ticket, well, you'll have the fucking record on your doorstep about 4 days later. Because as soon as you buy the ticket, we got your address. So we're sending you the advanced press of this fucking mixtape. You're gonna have it before it's even released. You'll have the hard copy. Like these are special copies that we're doing. Like we're doing, you know, everybody else that ordered when it does drop, it's dropping like a regular ass mixtape in a slim case, you know, silver top.
Just to be full art, full jewel.
But this way that we're doing it, you're getting like digipack, like some cool ass, legit shit. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So the audiophile collectors are gonna really want to hit this up, buy this digital ticket to get that exclusive record.
Yeah, it's
a
$43 ticket. You get the access to the show, and you'll have this fucking, and it's signed. It's signed by Jason and myself, and it'll be at your fucking doorstep. I can't guarantee 4 days, but however long the fucking mail takes to get to your house, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, these days that's like you buy 4-week postage. It'll take 4 day. It'll take 4 weeks, but that's not DJ Clay's fault, y'all. Don't blame armed robbery.
That's the post office. I mailed JDirty something on 2 days, and it took 10.
Every time you get some shit from us, you get a tracking number. Track that damn shit. Don't fucking hit me up.
I want to tell you, man, I ordered some shit from you guys where I got the hot sauce and some shit, and I liked it because when I got my tracking number, it just said the subject was, "You got some dope shit coming to your mailbox," and I was like, "That's a fresh ass way to give me my tracking number, man. I kind of like that."
Yeah, fuck yeah. No, we got.
I was gonna say, we support the DJ Clay over here, us Merchulos, so
discography.
I'm gonna have to probably buy a fucking $43 ticket because I need that digipack. I'm a goddamn collector, so I'll be there. But hell yeah,
like
man!
It's a listening experience. You're gonna see a lot of dope shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all exclusive content. You know what I'm saying? Until somebody fucking bootlegs it and throws it on YouTube, and it's
which will happen inevitably. That's what
it definitely. It'll definitely.
But I'm glad you guys are going with the times. You know,
but we're on your
where we're at.
We're on your ass. We will flag that shit. You might gotta get it up there for a few hours. God damn it! But
AR's trying to eat, y'all. So go support that shit.
Yeah, we'll make sure that we get all those links in the video description.
See, the thing about that is it's not even necessarily that like AR's trying to eat. Yeah, of course we all are, but it's not fair to the people that actually paid the $43.
Oh, amen, brother. But yeah, I mean, especially with no touring right now, buy music, y'all. Buy these digital experiences. Everyone's doing them. If you support these people, fucking buy that shit because that's how they keep going. Like us too. Like we're doing our music shit, and this all helps. So support everything that you love, y'all. That's our big message because. Yeah, I held up these CDs because I like supporting all you guys. It's dope as fuck to watch you keep going. And I enjoy it, man. I'm happy you're still fucking kicking it and doing shit for everybody.
Yeah, we're starting the Muga Act.
What does that mean?
Make the underground great again. That's us.
Oh, there you go. Hey, we represent Muga.
There you
go.
I
have one final question for you, man.
Watch after this shit airs, how fat that hashtag is gonna be. Hashtag Muga.
I'm telling you what, man. Groundbreaking shit on Scrub Hop Talk. No, man, I'm curious. You've worked with a lot of people through all the mixtapes and shit like that. What is your favorite feature? Non-psychopathic feature or group or whatever you've got to work with outside due to that connection?
Oh man, all right.
He's going me. Bales, me. Say me.
Damn, dude, that's a hard one, man. I worked with a lot of cool ass people. I
mean, you've done 3-6 tracks. You've done tracks with Tech 9.
Yeah.
You've done some dope shit. I'm just kind of curious what your big standout one was.
Me and Tech was real dope, man. That one stood out. Like that was special. That was real cool. Because he jumped at that so quick that it was real cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he was real quick about that one. Like he got the beat, got the song. We fucking kicked it. He fucking spit his shit. It was done. Like it was quick. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Like that one was real dope. That one sticks out a lot, and that one always has got a great response,
Hell yeah, man. That's kind of what I figured. That's probably put me. I gave you the two, I would say, but yeah, the Tech track. I remember when I heard that, I was just like, God damn, man, Clay did a track with Tech. This is unreal, man. I love that track.
I remember him telling me once. It was some years back. We were playing his hometown. We were in Kansas City, and I was on a tour with Twisted at the time. And during my DJ set, I was just spinning like whatever I knew that got the crowd hype. Had everybody jumping, moshing, whatever. And I included some Tech 9 in there, and I didn't know he was in the house yet, but him and Chris were in the house, and he really appreciated that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hell yeah.
And him and Chris came and kicked it on the bus after that, and he was explaining like how dope that was. Thanks, all this. He was like, "Yo, man." He was like, he told me like we got to do another track together, and I was like, "All right, well, let's do it. Let's get it." And he was like, "Man," he's like, "I do in-stores, and people always like, you know what I'm saying? When you and Clay can do another track, when you and Clay can do another track, you know what I'm saying?" And I was like, "Whoa, that's real cool that fucking fans are saying that shit. Like, it's dope, but we still haven't done that track." Like,
Hey, Tech9, do that goddamn track you promised.
My number
we know you're creeping in our fucking chat room.
Hasn't changed, god damn it.
Come on, Aaron. Well, hell yeah, Clay. We appreciate the shit out of you coming on, giving us the time, bro.
You're the shit, man.
Thanks for having me, y'all, and much motherfucking love. Y'all keep doing what you're doing, man. You guys killing out there. I see all you guys.
Fuck yeah, man. We appreciate that greatly. You guys as well.
We're gonna take everybody out. We're gonna take everybody out to your new track tonight. Facts. You want to tell everybody a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's self-explanatory.
Straight facts, baby.
It's all facts. It will offend some because it's true. Truth hurts.
Hey, Scrub Hop Talks motto, baby.
Yeah, right. All love, Clay.
Hey,
yeah. Thank you, brother. Stay up, homie.
DJ Clay, facts.
Keep an eye on it. Hey, that sounds better. How's it look on the screen, dude? Watch the screen. I'm not peeking, am I? I didn't place an ad for this job, but fuck it, they hired me, so I'ma learn this bitch and rob it. See, most of y'all cancers is temporary. Your buzz is hot now, but you're freezing by February. Unless you took a mortgage out and spent it on a feature, but didn't realize you just paid a rapper to eat ya. You can't feed your kids, but fuck it, you got a single. Like Def Jam, Capital, and Interscope really need you. I can see through you and not see you. Have beef with you through YouTube and never see you or meet you. The language that I'm speaking is evil to most people. I wish they put their ears a little closer to the tweeter, so I can pull my dick out and fuck them all through the speaker. I'm getting hotter now, check the pressure on the wheels, cause you gotta carry bandwagon riders to your deals. How it feel riding dick like you own a pair of heels? Yeah, I'm just being me, you just being you. You just talking shit, I'm just speaking truth. You can speak on me, I'ma speak on you. You just talking shit, I'm just speaking truth. I'm just being me, you just being you. You just talking shit, I'm just speaking truth. You can speak on me, I'ma speak on you. You just talking shit, I'm just speaking truth. I also got a bitch that doesn't like me. I try to drop her off, but keep forgetting that it's wifey. I got a side bitch that's reading this as I'm writing. She always leak my shit, that's why my record sales been lighter. And the one thing that ain't on my to-do list is to think that I'm the only dude that has the gift to do this. Shout out my entire iTunes list. Everybody from new to expect stitches and do this. I don't gotta feed you any hype. I owe a lot of bills and can't get a credit line. I also like to mess around with drugs, whether selling or doing them, I don't really give a fuck. I know that you ain't come here to judge, cause I got that little black and white label that's on the front. I don't even know why we advise you, cause you buy the shit anyway and the kiddies do like I do. I'm just being me, you just being you. You just talking shit, I'm just speaking truth. You can speak on me, I'ma speak on you. You just talking shit, I'm just speaking truth. I'm just being me, you just being you. You just talking shit, I'm just speaking truth. You can speak on me, I'ma speak on you. You just talking shit, I'm just speaking truth. I'm just speaking truth. I'm just being me, you just being you. You just talking shit, I'm just speaking truth. You can speak on me, I'ma speak on you. You just talking shit, I'm just speaking truth. I'm just being me, you just being you. You just talking shit, I'm just speaking truth. You can speak on me, I'ma speak on you. You just talking shit, I'm just speaking truth.
Yo, stop videotaping this shit.
What's up?
I'm fucking breaking camera, dog. I'm fucking breaking shit.
Oh!
I will break your shit, dog. Keep it up. I'll break.
I thought that they wobbled, but they don't fall down. Somebody's a liar.
Oh man! Well, that was worth a lot.
What was happening in all of that?
I don't know, and you know, I was a little torn on even on playing it because I was like, "Is that mean spirited?" But then I thought about it, and I'm like,
she was trying to break his shit, dog.
For real. She's like, I'm gonna break your shit, dog. You better stop filming. I'm gonna break your shit, dog. And she
like, was she involved or was she just mad?
I think she's just.
Like
First
she
of all,
threw down her. No one that size throws down their food.
First of all, you have no right to gender that person. You call them a them, and then we move on with the discussion.
Thank you. That's where I was going to go because honestly,
that was a giant angry woman. I don't care what you want to say.
Dog. It did not sound like a giant angry woman. That's all I'm saying. It sounded like a giant angry man. You know what I'm saying?
What? It sounded like a woman that acted like a
Play
man.
it. Play it again. Play it again.
He acted like a man.
What's up?
I'm a fucking breaking camera, dog. I'm a fucking breaking shit.
Oh!
I'm a breaking shit, dog.
Her tits are under her elbows. That's a woman.
You know what?
That's a woman, man.
And you know what we're not talking
That's
about
not
here?
hot with bitch tits.
What we really got to talk about here is the LL Cool J pant leg she had going on. Like that's got to be one of the highlights of that video.
Her leg is the only part I heard that's ever been cool. That lady's huge. she looks hot just all the time.
If you ask her how she's doing, she'd be like, "It's hot out here."
Yeah, right. She's one of those that like hides disposable cameras under her boobs to go into concerts. Like we would have been friends with her back in the day. Yeah, remember how we tried to get those in?
Are you capable of new technology? That's all.
like the go-to on that reference would have been like a bottle or something like that. Like, no, remember disposable
I told you I
cameras
don't drink in public anymore. I don't need to sneak bottles anywhere. I'm trying to get
Yo,
footage.
She could probably fit a Walkman under each of those tits. You know what I'm saying?
Man, with that anti-skip protection or bass boost.
Bass boost. Wow.
That's too good.
Hey,
So
we talked to Clay about old Juggalo shit. I'm thinking back to the days where I'd sneak cameras in. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. And no, fuck new technology. All right? I just got my own avatar in the Wii Fit board today, and I'm feeling good about myself. It thinks I'm 47.
Hey, this is a big improvement from last week because last week you called it a W-double-I. So
Yeah, I said that to my kids, and they were like, "Dad, that's not what it's called." And I tried to keep it up, and like my daughter got fucking pissed. She just like, "I will go on YouTube and show you." As I show me, and so she did, and I still denied it. I treated that shit like I'm the president. I'm like, nope, not true.
Part is
topical.
The best part is that the Wii is older than your daughter.
I think Wii is older than my marriage.
It's been
like in all honesty, I think it's been out forever.
It's not like we're talking about something
19, I think.
I ordered two new wheels,
something new that you just haven't heard of.
Oh man, I ordered like a bundle pack of like accessories for it. Amazon wrote me back like, "Are you sure?" Like we refunded that. This was a mistake.
Yeah. We haven't sold one of these items in 6 years. Are you sure?
We found this in your cart from 2007. Is this still accurate?
Yeah, seriously. The last one purchased was in 2006.
Removed from cart.
So, but anyway,
when you said you got a W-double-I last week, I assumed you got whatever the newest iteration of it was. No, you got the original W-double-I from 2006 or whatever.
I got a Wii, dog. Yeah.
It's a Nintendo Wii with the.
I didn't realize that was missed on anybody. No, I don't. Is there a new cantation of that?
I think there's two because there was.
Yeah. What is it? Does it take a
three.
A new cantation.
There was a Wii U that came out about 3 or 4 years after the Wii, and then the Switch came out about 5 years ago now.
Oh, I've heard of the Switch, but that's expensive.
That's not 5 years.
It's got to be. It's got to be 2016. It came out like February 2016.
Wow.
Well, there you go. But yeah, so we're moving on. That's all I was trying to say. Not trying to go back to video game talk, but
I'm glad you like your Wii.
Well, here I got a poll. I'm gonna ask you guys. So I got 3 clips back to back to back.
Are you wearing a Monstars jersey from Space Jam? Why did I just realize that? That's dope as fuck.
So fresh.
Man,
I saw the STA and I'm like, wait a second, what the fuck is that?
Even when you were doing your dance when you joined us, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, anyway, I want to throw that props. That's dope.
Oh, and I got.
Oh, can you actually try to? Can you? We can't see it there.
Why don't we end on a good note that jersey's dope?
No, the glare is actually
right.
pretty tough right there. Do you think you might be able
Yay,
to...
dope jersey, dog.
Fuck yeah. So yeah, which one of these poor fellas has the worst job experience?
God damn it.
Brown?
Oh,
Killing the fucking grizzly bear?
Oh, there's another. Oh, shit, son.
Oh my God.
The bear.
Definitely no. I'm gonna go with that last one because I have worked a DoorDash job and that's what that looked like. And just imagine getting up to the top of those stairs and then you gotta drop everything. And then it's all your fault.
You can pay attention.
Well, listen, but okay, you did drop everything. Don't mince my words.
Left foot, right foot.
I mean,
That's
so
a tough
he
go.
was the
That's a tough
maddest
go.
of all of them, but who had the worst job? The guy that had a bear running after him was the worst. That's the answer.
The answer's
the bear was running past him. The bear was just fine. Like he dipped around him.
Whatever, dude. You'd be running like you shit your pants.
You do DoorDash.
If I drop off somebody's food,
you're dropping off
And
a
a bear
Chipotle
ran
burrito
after
to
you.
somebody, and a bear comes out. Like where you live, there is a possibility that a
That
bear
could
could
happen.
come running after
Yeah.
you, or even a cougar or a mountain
Knowing
lion.
it's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
possibility
Like,
doesn't make it less scary.
Cougars and mountain lions. Let's get this straight right here. I could take them both easily with my hands. I'm not concerned about them. Bears, yes. Bears, I'm concerned with.
a cougar would kill you in one bite.
You can't even bang a chick your age. Why are you worrying about cougars?
Your age. That opens it up to all over the place. No, listen. I could
Trox
definitely
didn't want to
kill
hear
a-
about this, apparently. He got mad at that.
He bounced out. I could for sure kill a big cat with my bare hands. Not like
You're going to
not
kill
like
Andres Galarraga? That's fucked up. That was my dude back in the day.
His kid's
Not
in the
a
league
big-
now, isn't he?
What?
That's how old we are. Pretty sure his kid plays it in the fucking big leagues now.
No, he had 2 daughters, but maybe she's in the WNBA or something. I knew a lot about that guy.
Like
That
I
was
don't
my
know
dude.
any other women's professional sports organizations.
Tennis? Is that one?
Sure.
I was laughing so hard at Troxy Cotton getting eaten by a cougar that I accidentally kicked myself offline.
I wouldn't be eaten by a cougar. I would kill a cougar with my bare hands out of
Are
self-defense.
we talking John Mellencamp?
John?
Because a wild cat's going to eat the shit out of you.
Nah, I would take that thing down. But no, a bear would be scary. But in that situation, what I was trying to say is that the bear just ran around dude and like cleared him. And then dude was already out of frame and the bear stopped.
So if
after
you
he
were
already passed.
dude, you'd be like, you just walk. You wouldn't worry about it. You'd be
You'd be
like,
like, man, that
that bear's
interaction with the
clearly
bear,
got
that was-
another plan.
I
that
would get to
interaction
my
with the bear
car.
was rough, but I hope I
would-
don't fall up any stairs later.
I would get to my car swiftly, but if I dropped all of those McDonald's items, I would be very upset with myself for a while.
You
know
have
what I mean?
weird priorities, bro. Like that's not a normal answer.
And a false sense of your fucking
Like
hot option to fucking
ability.
kill a cougar with your bare hands, bro.
No, I definitely could. But no, the
You
thing
can't even,
about
you're not even
strategy.
pulling off that hat. Rather,
Give
you're
me
trying to beat up a wild animal.
the
Like fuck, man, it's not gonna happen.
FedEx guy had completed his job. Okay, his job was done. As long as he doesn't get eaten by that bear,
Bear doesn't
immediately
give a
after that-
fuck.
I'm
Yeah,
not
right,
talking about
right.
that. I'm
The bear's
saying-
not
okay,
logical.
okay, let's say the dude gets back to his car. He's just on to the next thing. That guy who dropped that McDonald's delivery now has to drive back to McDonald's, and he needs to pick up
How
another
much do
delivery
you make for a
and then
DoorDash?
drive it back. Not that much.
If you
So
were
it's
that
not
guy
that worth
delivering,
it.
hey, shut up. If you were that guy delivering that food, how much money would you make for that? Like, what's your profit on that approximate order?
That order looked like $7 to $10.
And so you're telling me that you have more confidence in that deposit than getting eaten by a bear? The chance that a bear mauling you is worth $7 to $10.
That is exactly what he's saying. He's also
That's
saying
not
that he could
accurate.
fight
You're
a
not
mountain
being
lion.
truthful. You're not being truthful.
In the same
And you
breath
couldn't
about
be
him, he wants
beating
to
up a
fight a
mountain
mountain lion.
Oh, that one's no problem, he said.
I don't want to fight a mountain lion. I'm saying if one came up on me, I would end it.
You heard that one story of that guy beating up a mountain lion. It was a cub, and that guy still got fucked up. Like, you're not beating up an adult. You're not beating up a house cat.
If you get attacked by a mountain lion, you don't see it coming.
That guy was like a child compared to me. You know what I mean? Like, I would pummel.
You eat school lunches. You are a child.
3-foot alligator. The guy saved his dog from a couple weeks ago in that video. That 3-foot alligator would have murdered you.
Yeah.
Right.
Taking you under fucking death roll.
Alligators are different than mountain lions. Mountain lions, you can take them
I'm
down.
saying a little bitty alligator.
Have you what wild animal have you ever
Alligators
encountered?
are different than mountain lions. That's got to be a quote for this week's show.
Another shirt. Seriously, what wild animal have you ever encountered? Ever?
That I've encountered? How close is an encounter?
Well, you're ready to fight a mountain lion. What is your encounter considered?
I'm always ready to fight a mountain lion. That doesn't mean I want to, but that's just something that I'm prepared for if it ever comes up.
You're
But
always ready to nap. You're not not in fighting mode.
Well, I think most 2-mile walk and you're full fucking mod kitchen pizza. Yeah, Brittany goes to work this fucking pizza off. Fucking.
Most recently, I've interacted with like a deer or an elk or something like that, and I did not want to get too
What are you
close.
talking about? What is your interaction?
Deer, but he'll take out a cougar.
I've seen deer
I had
footage.
a-
They murder people.
I had a conversation with an elk recently.
Seriously.
No.
You met
I
an old
didn't
guy
have
at
a
the Elks Lodge. You're fucking full of shit.
I didn't have a conversation with
You've
a
been
deer
doing
or an elk, but
huh?
I was within like 20 to 30 feet of one, and I didn't want to get any closer.
I didn't have an interaction with the car in front of me today. They were like 12 feet. Like, what the fuck are you
You
talking
asked me what interactions I have with wildlife. I'm trying to give you.
These aren't
something.
interactions. You drove past the deer. That's not an
No,
interaction.
I was on foot, and so was the deer.
It would have been strange if the deer was driving past.
Yeah, right? Like that bear.
Listen.
So you were out on a brisk walk and you and a deer caught eyes?
Yeah, I was on foot, and so was the deer.
No, the deer was on hoof.
Yeah, right?
No. Yes,
So,
I've seen
when you locked eyes with this deer, did you guys create like an emotional connection with one
We have a
another?
moment
They both
together?
shit
No.
little pellets at the same time and walked away. Both reached
I
up for some
didn't-
bushberries.
I didn't want to interact with it because they have Lyme disease, and I don't fuck around with that. But
And that's what he said about you, but what was your interaction on the deer?
you just heard it. Don't mess this around any more than it is.
I'm sorry, but the deer whisperer over here. No, we didn't know.
I don't care much for deer. It was that's the last interaction I had, and I don't care for them. And
What
I
was the
could
first
kill a mountain
interaction?
lion.
I think it was also the last for some.
Hold on,
strange
he was going into a mountain lion. Let's hear him out.
I could kill a mountain lion, and if a bear ran past me and I could still get back to my vehicle, that is better than having to drive back to McDonald's and pick up another order of food to then re-deliver it to somebody. That is the essence of what I'm trying to say. Okay?
You're gonna die alone in that apartment. I'm worried about you.
Like I said last week, I'll call you off the air. We'll have a talk.
I'll either die alone in this apartment or I'll kill a mountain lion.
Or you're
One
gonna
of
get
those
eaten by a
two things-
bear.
One of those two things will
Mountain
happen.
lion. Hubris.
I don't appreciate these banners and all these extra little jabs. Just leave them be. Just know that if any of you guys have a mountain lion, or if anybody watching this show has a mountain lion, don't fucking let them come around me. Okay?
Or if we have that
Are
problem,
you threatening mountain lions now? Not just I'll defend myself, but you're actively threatening them?
See, he's sticking up for the entire animal life, animal community.
I'm going to go out and I'm going to find mountain lions and we're going to fight to the death. And that's, Either that's how I go or it's how I thrive.
That's how you go. Yeah. There will be no thriving.
No, Harry, here's what happens. You see a wild mountain lion, you turn and run, you trip on a rock, hit your head, knock yourself out, only to wake up while being eaten.
Yeah.
That's how this goes.
Yeah, I guess
I wish
it's going to be the
you
cup,
probably
too.
don't wake up. You likely don't wake up. You
They
get
start
a
with the face, probably.
a bite right to the neck, and then all of a sudden you bleed out, and that's it. That's it.
I wish.
I'm telling you, it's by the cub, too. Like, it's that whole Mufasa training thing.
Like,
he's not even going to get beat up by, like, a big one.
It would be so cool to, like, do a show with people who believe in me. And
Cotton's going to be the
you know what I
bird
mean?
when
Like,
they sneak up on him.
if I could be on a show with 3 people that all support me and believe in me, that would just be great.
I support you that you're going to try to fight. I believe you're going to die.
I think you should put an ad on Craigslist and see if there's anybody that's willing to do a show with you.
This is a casting call that I'm making right now.
We should do this as a live stream for the show.
Does anybody want to start a new show with me where it's just you guys being nice to me for an hour a week or so? I would really enjoy that.
A whole hour?
All we'll have to do is rename AstroTurf to Big Dirty.
I'm clearly not extending this offer to you guys because I already know you're incapable. So this is for listeners.
Hey, let me
No
just
one's
shut you
reaching
down.
out.
So to continue our home camera footage that the chicken brought to us, I got another funny one here that I think you guys will like. Check this out.
Yeah, that's done. You're done. You're done. Cops is coming. Cops is coming.
Yeah, he does.
Please, call the police now.
So is it a pork pirate guy?
No.
It's a package thief, and he's going up to the doorstep because he sees an Amazon package there. He's going to snag the package. The guy catches him mid-snag, runs out front.
So that's why he drops it like, oh, I was caught. I dropped
and then he goes, oh, sorry. And then he runs back.
I thought
to
he
the
was the
truck.
delivery guy at first.
He said, sorry, sir. He was getting in his car and he said, sorry, sir.
So that video goes on for like I just cut the first 30 seconds because it's like a full 4 minutes where he keeps trying to back. Like, it's hilarious.
Do the cops ever come?
Yes. So he just keeps trying to back up and back off the ice, and he can't get out of there. He keeps, like, at one point he crawls under the hood of his car and he's like trying to dig the snow out, and then he runs back into the driver's seat, tries to drive again. Then the cops show up and he just stands there and he's like,
he finally submits, like, obviously this isn't working.
yeah.
Oh my God.
And the wife is just like
not
yelling.
getaways.
Right. And the wife is just yelling at him the whole time. She's like, you're going to jail, buddy. They're on their way. And he's just like,
he's going to jail for like Dove body wash or something. Like it's some shitty they ordered too.
Yeah. I'm sure
Man.
it was.
I mean, like, I don't understand the mentality of somebody who's gonna go like stealing things off of people's porches, and they're concerned about the coronavirus, and they're wearing a face mask. Like, I don't feel like those are the same guys. Like, I feel
view
like
that as like
if
a
you're
disguise.
running around. Oh, okay. That
You know
that's
what I mean?
that
Because
makes
it's
sense.
not weird
Yep.
to wear it. Because you're right, he's not a moral person who gives a fuck.
I was like, there's no way this guy gives a shit if he gives COVID to like his parents or something like that. Like, it's
He's
not a
hoping
big
to
deal.
give those cotton balls that's in that box to his parents. Fucking idiot.
He was Christmas shopping.
You got
This
to move
sounds-
back.
Exactly.
This sounds exactly like the conversation that Chicken and I had earlier today about wearing face masks.
No. If you're going to do something illegal that is out in
Wear a
public,
face mask. Yeah.
wear a face mask, because once the fucking pandemic's over, it's going to be taboo to be having a face mask on in public for no fucking reason.
I think that
Suspicious
is
as
the PSA. You know, we don't get into a lot of really, preachy kind of things on this show, but that's the PSA. If you're going to go commit crimes, wear a mask. Okay.
If you're gonna leave your house, wear one too, just for the hell of it. I don't want to be all pushy, but
Especially if you're leaving your house to commit crimes. If you're just going to the store and like you just want to pick up some cereal or something like that, do whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna
But
get deep with you. If you don't wear a mask, that's committing a crime. Scissor drop.
If you want to go to the store to steal the cereal, put a mask on.
If you're gonna break into the Capitol, put a mask on.
If you're gonna come around me, don't touch me.
Yeah. Sons of fucking bitches. Okay.
Hell yeah.
With, I don't have much more. I mean, I've got a ton more for you, but we went for a long time.
We went with Clay for a while, which is dope.
Yeah. And then I got yelled at for 10 minutes.
Well, be glad that Clay went on for so long. It would have been 35.
Were you about
Shut
to say
the
something,
fuck up.
Chicken?
You know your role.
You got something, Chicken?
Nah, that was all I brought today.
All right. Well, then I got two more things here for you. I'm gonna take you out with two, and then we'll play the rest of these.
Two.
We'll play the rest of these fun ones next week. But this one, I really thought of Chicken a lot while I was watching this, and I think you guys are really gonna enjoy this. So here you go.
Towards the end, he found a piece of hair. He found something. Why is that? Is it sexual? And then
I don't know the deep throating
Why'd
of
we
the
think
front
of
of the booth because he loved the rat liquor so much, and that reminded me of the rat liquor. But then it got a little bit more extreme because he begins to deep throat.
Yeah, there's
the
two
boot
parts of
from
that
the front.
video. Like the first part where he's just licking it, and it's real funny, and then you realize there's like mud or something stuck to it. Like he's not licking it; he's eating something off of the bottom of the boot.
yes, he's like chewing.
Cleaning it.
Yeah.
But what did he find that repulsed him? He's I can't eat that part. Like, what was the little thing at the end that he's like, oh, missed that?
It was just like a strand that was coming out of it or something.
And then he'd make eye contact with the camera every now and again, like that's right.
Yeah, it was good.
You found that on OnlyFans, didn't you? You paid for that.
I found that on your OnlyFans, actually. I'm surprised you were willing to admit that during the show.
You posted that.
I'm just confused. Work with me here. Was it because it's a sexual thing?
It looked a little.
I think there's a lot of things going on. Yeah,
but it's like if the woman had her boot on and he's licking it. I
don't think so,
dirty
man.
boot on the subway or something.
Yeah, I didn't get that vibe. I got more the My Strange Addiction vibe. Like that's some serious mental health we were.
It's an
looking at
itty
there.
boot like a thing. Like
No.
I like that show. Like, what do you think?
I bet that boot belongs to his mistress.
Mother? Oh.
Yeah. What?
She shaved it back.
Oh man, no! Like I think
Did
that's
that remind you of him?
What?
Huh?
I missed that one.
I said, did that remind you of him?
No, but it should have.
Yeah.
No, but I think that is something that like dominatrixes will do with the people that they have. Is they'll be like, "Hey, here's my boot."
What,
clean 'em
tomorrow
with
after work, go lick it on the bus?
Yeah, no, like straight, like they'll give them like humiliating tasks like that to have them go humiliate themselves in public or
Without
some
them
of
being
that.
present? I thought the whole gimmick was like,
The whole gimmick is like these people are like they're like they have to do whatever these people say. So if they say you're licking this on the train, like they just know that that's what's going down because that's what both these folks are into. So it might be something sexual like that.
it's fucking weird, man.
I think we just found something out about Cotton that we didn't really know about before.
I'm well researched.
Again,
Yeah.
that's a misconception on this show. You make one reference to something, you're an expert. But yeah, I agree. I think he's. I've watched some things back, like fuck, man. I just knew what that meant. That's fucked up. No, man, that I don't get it. That's creepy. It's funny as fuck to watch. My OCD is at an all-time not cool level with that one, but I don't know. People are fucking weird.
That didn't turn you on at all?
Oh, I tried to keep looking away, but I know we're supposed to watch so we can talk about it, but that's fucking gross.
What's the dollar amount for you? Like, what's your price? Can we get you there, Jay?
For me?
No, for Jay.
For Jay, I was going to say I'm a lot less than Jay.
I will go to the depth saying there's a price for anything.
What's the price for that?
I mean,
for you to clean a boot, like, and you don't even have to do it in public because I know that it doesn't matter for you whether it's in public or private. Like, that's not the problem,
right? I'm more neurotic when I'm alone, like, because I know nobody can see me.
If anyone knew what I was doing.
I know what I'm doing. I know where these hands have been. There's not a number I could throw at you right now.
It's got to be something like ridiculous, like up in the.
The number doesn't. The number would never dangle in front of me.
Wow.
What was your number? 12 and a free hot from Frozen or something?
What did that guy order at Taco Bell in the first clip?
Seriously, a gordita crunch.
3 chicken soft tacos.
I mean,
and a quesadilla and a large Diet Coke, and I might clean up a boot.
If that's what you're into, which I know you're not, but I mean, I guess to that guy it wasn't a pay thing, but I don't know, man.
That's why we got Troxy Cotton and bootlicker.
No, I would have
to take gloves to get gas now,
man.
Something
like that, if I'm being legit, like probably in the 5 figures. I would probably do something like that for 5 figures.
10 grand. 10 grand. You're deep throating a boot.
Sure.
Okay.
I honestly don't think I could say I would do it for 10 grand. What, you could get super sick, dog.
I just want to let everybody know. If you can go right now to kickstarter.com/scrubhop, we're raising $10,000 to get Troxy Cotton.
It's got to be a boot he can chew the fucking remnants that he licks off. Like that guy was chewing like it was bubblegum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then we're up to 50. But if we get up to 50, let's do that Kickstarter for real.
We're not Howard Stern. Nobody gives a fuck about 50. 10 was an outlandish number.
No,
you're backpedaling.
But you could start the Kickstarter, and then if it happens, I'll be fine with that.
If we had $50 to that, I'd be baffled. Then we'd make you do it.
We'd make you do it.
Listen,
we'd pressure you
for the show.
Do it for the fans.
We can't even give away misprinted T-shirts. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody's paying to see you get fucking colon cancer.
Speaking of Scrub Hop Challenge, if you want to go to a Home Depot or wherever at this point,
or Taco Bell now.
I gotta be honest. I've just been thinking, like, next time I go to Home Depot, I'm just gonna do it. Because I actually do go there relatively frequently.
You go there, you do it, and we'll play it on the show, and then we'll tell the folks. We'll be like, "This is what we're looking for. This is what you got to do."
This
I better get my fucking shirt.
Anyways, we gotta wrap up, boys. This has been way too much. I got one last thing to play you all out with.
We're gonna wrap up. I gotta get out of here, guys. Let's play another video that we'll talk for another 10 minutes after I play.
You know what? Chicken? You go fuck yourself. As soon as you're here on time, then you can give me shit. All right.
And he can't wait. So thank you and thank Nero for your service. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. If I could I throw a PSA out real quick?
Real quick.
Just the remarkable nature of these dogs and them being highlighted in the news creates a huge demand by people that frankly shouldn't have them. If you see the coverage and you decide I want one of these dogs, either buy a finished trained, fully trained and finished dog from a professional, or just don't get one at all. And Epstein didn't kill himself.
Okay, thank you for that commentary. All right, Mike. Maybe more on that later.
Oh shit!
That guy's a gangster.
That was all I wanted to
make sure a professional finishes your dog off before you get it. You don't want him all riled up.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were gonna let him keep going as pointless as it was, and then he's like, "Oh, by the way, mic drop."
Yeah.
Fucking gangster.
I thought that'd be a good thing to leave you guys with.
He did so good at keeping a straight face. Like he was trying to break, but he did it. That guy was
not on the drop button. Got fired that day, right?
For real.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Are you glad we're still on budget cuts? We don't have the fucking delay feature anymore, or the dump button anymore. Like, you assholes.
And I recognize that about 50 billion things have happened in the world since Epstein didn't kill himself, but that was still funny to me. So I decided.
I mean, yeah. That was great. Well
He
played.
still didn't kill himself, so it's
Still
important
didn't.
to remind everybody.
No, he still was murdered. That's for certain.
For certain. If there's one thing we're certain of at the end of episode 22 of Scrub Hop Talk, it's that Jeffrey Epstein was murdered. And I hope you all have a wonderful night.
Definitely, Troxy Cotton can definitely not murder a cougar.
Bare hands.
Those are two.
Guys, thank you for joining us. Episode 22.
Troxy Cotton can't kill a cougar.
We are done. Scrub Hop Top, episode 22. Thank you guys for joining us every Sunday night right here. Scrubhop.com, youtube.com/scrubhop. Thank you guys. We're out. See you next week.